Greetings and welcome to Astro Times today. Actually, we are discussing the combinations for widowhood, for early widowhood in the life of in the chart of a female native. Till yesterday, I have explained some combinations which may lead to early widowhood in the life of a female native according to our astrological classics. Some people they asked me whether there are any remedies, and some people they are asking me how the destiny of a native can be changed once it is fixed. Okay, now I am going to tell you something. This is the chart of a native at the time. So the natal chart of a native is her prarabdha karma. Okay, this is her prarabdha karma. What she has to undergo in current life. If in current life in this natal chart it is mentioned that she has to undergo, she has to suffer an early widowhood, she has to suffer. There is no other way around. This is one side of the story. But there is another side of the story. That is, every problem will have a solution, and every lock will have a key. In the same way, this early widowhood can be, there is a solution. There are some solutions that are given in our astrological classics. So you can see, first of all, our natal chart is our prarabdha karma. From our sanchita karmas, that is our accumulated karmas, something is allotted to our current life, that is our prarabdha karma. And what we are exactly doing now is our agami karma. Whatever sins that we have committed in our past lives, we have to suffer them in current birth had not we suffered them in our past births. Our sufferings, our sixth house of current birth of our current natal chart is our sufferings. The sixth house is karma house, the 10th house in our previous birth. Our karmas, our bad karmas are our sufferings in our current birth. Say, for example, Sita we can take. If you go through Ramayana, you can consider one lady. There is a lady called Sita. You know, all of you must be aware of this Sita in Ramayana. This Aranya Kanda. If you go through Aranya Kanda, there is one episode where this Sita abuses Lakshmana unnecessarily. She has put some false allegations. I think most of you are aware of it. That is her, that was her bad karma. And because of that same bad karma, she has to undergo sufferings in her later life. Some immediately and some at a later stage. Because of the same karma, Ravana kidnapped her. And when once Rama won the war against this Ravana, Rama asked her to undergo a fire test. Once they returned to Ayodhya, Rama relinquished her. These are all the results of her bad karma. For one bad karma she did, she suffered a lot. Because they are divine people, before leaving this world, they should not have any balance of karmas. So for her, everything she suffered in that same life. But we are mortals. We may suffer or we may not suffer everything in the current birth because of whatever the sins that we committed in our current birth. Some will be postponed to our next birth. They get accumulated in our Sanchita karmas, and we experience the same thing in the form of our prarabdha karmas, that is our natal chart. One of them is widowhood. I will give you, but are there any remedies? Yes, certainly there are some remedies I will give you. But are there any examples earlier whose karmas were changed because of these remedies? If you refer to our Puranas, epics, itihasas, you can come across these people. Satyavati and Savitri and Satyavant, that is one example. Sage Markandeya, he is another example. He was destined to die as a kid at 16 years of age. He worshipped Lord Shiva and attained immortality. The same thing happened to Satyavati's and this Savitri and Satyavant story. These are the two examples. These are a couple of examples only. If you go through Puranas and Itihasas, you can come across so many like this. Our subject matter is how to overcome this widowhood. Something is promised in our natal chart. Something is promised in our natal chart whenever Dasa and Antardasa comes, and if transit triggers the event, that has to happen, and it happens. So there are 4 kinds of remedies. Parihara, Upaya, Nivarana and Unikarana. So Parihara, if there is a problem and there is a cure, that is Parihara. Upaya, there is a problem, I cannot solve it, but I can circumvent the problem. This is Upaya. Nivarana, eliminated the source, that is Nivarana. Unikarana, that is there is a problem, there is a cure, and this is not going to solve the problem completely, but a part of the problem can be solved, that is called Unikarana. So in this particular case, this case of widowhood, uprooting a problem, that is Nivarana, is not possible because that is already promised in our natal chart. There is a Parihara for this. That is matching of horoscopes is one solution. Okay. And the marriage of a lady who has this early widowhood problem is to be solemnized with a boy who born in some nakshatras. Some nakshatras, the grooms who are born in some nakshatras, if this lady is wedded to a groom who is born in those nakshatras, that works like a parihara. So it can be also as an upaya. You cannot upaya. Upaya is those nakshatras are Aswini, Kritika, Uttara Falguni, Makha, Aslesha, Anuradha, Mula, Uppa, Satabisha. These nakshatras. I will again read. Aswini, Kritika, Uttara Falguni, Makha, Aslesha, Anuradha, Mula, Purva Falguni, Satabisha. These nakshatras. If her marriage is solemnized with a groom who is born in these nakshatras, it works like a parihara, and her widowhood problem will be solved. Okay. Thank you for watching the video. God bless you all, and goodbye.